Have you ever woken up from a dream feeling like you just met someone that's going to change the direction of your life so you can become a better version of yourself? Well, that's how I feel when I wake up from dreams where I meet my mentors, teachers, and guides. Hi, this is Tinka from universaldreamstudio.com, and today we're going to explore an exciting topic. So buckle up because we're going to be in for a ride. In some of these dreams, I'm the engaged actor narrator, completely absorbed in everyday life, with little insight in experiences and developments in the near future. In other dreams, I'm the observer, or omniscient narrator, with a clear view about these developments. Through self-reflection and an understanding of metaphoric storytelling in dreams, my long-term development is completely clear to me. But even with this understanding, I still don't know the experiences and adventures I'm going to have on my journey. That still remains a mystery to me. But with my long-term goals in mind, I can consciously look for experiences that further this development. My dream encounters with teachers and mentors have been life-changing. And my father, who passed away at an early age, still visits me in my dreams, providing me with important clues about my life journey. I've also had mentors who offer direct and attentive support for different areas of my life, all while appearing in the most random and unexpected ways in my dreams. And then there are the teachers who appear during exams and assignments, offering me guidance and helping me to navigate through challenging situations. But not all of my dream encounters have been smooth sailing. At one time, I found myself in a dream library, borrowing a book on psychology. From that moment on, I received intensive wisdom lessons in psychology, including topics like projection, behavioral aspects of humans, and mental health. It felt like a software app was downloaded in my brain, and I was receiving an outstanding course in my dreams. Years later, I was so used to looking at life through the eyes of a psychologist that it took two dreams to wake me up to the fact that I had borrowed the psychology book and never returned it. Who knew that books had due dates in the dream world? In this video, I will be sharing with you my 5 most memorable dream encounters with teachers and mentors. Each one of these encounters has offered me insights and lessons that have helped me become a better version of myself. Join me on this journey of self-discovery through our dreams, and let's explore the ways in which our dream teachers, mentors, and guides can help us unlock our full potential. The headline of my first dream is Wise Mentor Supports Young Archer as She Hones Her Skills and Aims for the Top. And the title? The Archery Mentor, Guiding a Teenage Girl to Success. I observe a confident teenage girl standing tall in a magnificent field, her quiver of arrows on her back, a symbol of her readiness to take on any challenge. With determination and positivity, she takes aim to let her first arrow fly towards a distant target over the hill. At her side stands a wise and compassionate mentor, offering guidance and support to aim higher as she hones her skills and builds her confidence. In the dream, I observe a powerful and self-assured teenage girl standing in a vast and awe-inspiring field. The girl is equipped with a quiver of arrows, which serves as a symbol of her readiness to take on any challenge that comes her way. With determination and a positive outlook, she takes aim at a distant target that lies beyond the hill. I am in a passive role in this dream, serving as a witness to the girl's actions. Alongside the girl stands a wise and compassionate mentor who provides her with guidance and support as she hones her skill and builds her confidence. The mentor represents a source of internal support, a figure who inspires and motivates her to strive towards her goals. The teenage girl represents a partial aspect of myself, reflecting my current state of development in a particular area of my dream at the time of the dream. I am in a similar developmental stage as a teenager, with the potential to achieve great things with the right guidance and support. The dream also suggests I am ready and eager to take on new challenges and motivated to achieve success in my pursuits. Overall, the dream highlights the importance of having a mentor or guide who can offer support and guidance as we navigate through life's challenges. The dream also emphasizes the power of determination and a positive outlook in achieving our goals, even when faced with daunting obstacles. The headline of the second dream is Frustration and Unexpected Obstacles Plague University Project Deadline, and its title, Transparent Papers and Translucent Codes, a dream about academic stress. I am assigned to a university project with a man in black, and I have already completed my part of the intensive preparatory work. We are not the only students assigned to this project, but I do not know the other students personally, and they appear as mere faceless shadows in the classroom. I see them writing on transparent white papers with pencils, working on their assignments. There's a deadline we must meet, but the man in black seems to be bone idle and uninterested in doing his part. I feel worried and frustrated as I dry dishes with a dish towel. Feeling indignant towards the two male lecturers, I approach them to discuss the problem and request their assistance. To my surprise, they ask for a code that I should have found as part of the assignment. Although I'm not aware of this code, I can see it hanging in the air on a piece of translucent paper consisting of a 5, 6, or 7 letter code. I can clearly see a couple of letters, including a Q and an H or O. I inform the lecturers about my work so far and show them how I reached certain conclusions to prove that I've done the work in order to receive the code from them. We head towards the computer in the adjacent room, and I stand exhilarated behind their backs with my eyes fixed on the screen as they start working. However, there's an unforeseen national power cut in the Netherlands, and the computer shuts down completely. I feel anxious about the situation, knowing that if this were to happen to me as a student, I would have to provide proof of the power cut to the school to submit my assignment on Monday. It's Friday, and I have to work throughout the weekend. I remember that there have been a couple of short-term power cuts in the Netherlands in recent years, but never like this. The man in black and I are no longer in touch. In this dream, I'm assigned a university project with a man in black, who represents my male associated shadow side. My female associated self has already completed her part of the project, but the man in black is not interested in doing his part, which causes frustration and worry for me. I approach the male lecturers for assistance, and am surprised to find out that I need a code that I missed as part of the assignment. I can see the code hanging in the air and try to prove that I've done the work so far to receive the code from the lecturers. However, a national power cut in the Netherlands causes the computer to shut down, which makes me anxious about the situation and the consequences of missing the deadline. My frustration with the man in black indicates a struggle with my male associated shadow self and the need to acknowledge and integrate the less desirable parts of my personality. Male stands for the rationale, and female stands for emotions. The power cut represents my frustration with external stress factors beyond my control, affecting my energy and ability to complete the project, which is related to my experiences with stress and burnout in my waking life. My fascination with dreams and willingness to continue working on the project despite the obstacles show a desire for personal growth and understanding of the unconscious and subconscious mind. My age in my waking life also indicates a sense of urgency or pressure to complete the project and achieve personal goals. Overall, this dream highlights my inner conflicts and external pressures that are affecting my ability to complete a meaningful project. The headline of the third dream is Mentoring Across Species, a dreamer's encounter with a turtle alien guide. Its title, Dreamer Connects with Unexpected Mentor for Direction. I stand in a yellow room, holding a paper in my hand and studying it intently. As a matter of fact, the whole energy is yellow. As I focus, I become aware of a presence behind me who leans in closer to explain the directions. As the mentor leans in closer, I see an alien with a turtle's head peering over my shoulder. I listen attentively, feeling grateful for his guidance, explaining the directions on the paper to me. I turn slowly and see my mentor is an alien with a turtle's head. I take a moment to study him fully, noticing the yellow scales that cover his thin and short body. Despite his unusual appearance, I feel a sense of respect and admiration for him. Though we have never met before, I sense a deep connection and profound trust between the two of us. Hi everyone, still hanging on there? Let's do some more digging and exploring in the subconscious mind. In this dream, I meet a mentor with very significant meaning. He is both ancient and alien. Turtles in the subconscious mind universally represent ancient wisdom. Alien in this context means that what he stands for is foreign to me. He stands for trust, and if there is anything in my life that has been destroyed, it's my trust. Yet there is ultimate trust between my mentor and me, and I have absolute faith in the power of dreams. I encounter this mentor at the beginning of a new journey in my life. What is made clear to me in this dream is that in the area of personal development, a foremost issue during this period will be trust. I was not aware of this primary theme until the moment of the dream. The tone of the story is yellow, and I learned during this journey what else this color stands for. I myself associate it with happiness, warmth, and trust. Naturally, the opposite character traits are also associated with this. I have more dreams about the color yellow and can juxtapose these dreams to get a clear insight into the subconscious meaning of the color yellow. I'm feeling happy, warm, and open to new experiences in my waking life, and this dream is a reflection of that positive energy. Overall, this dream is a reminder that I can trust myself and the guidance I receive from others, even if it comes from unexpected sources. It is also a sign that I'm entering a phase of personal growth and development where trust and wisdom will play a significant role. Dream number 4. The headline of this dream is Woman's Determination Shines Through Challenging Exam. And the title? Overcoming Obstacles Woman's Success on Challenging Exam. I observe a somewhat stout woman sitting behind a desk in a classroom, working hard to solve a 5-part puzzle. There are judges and a teacher in the room to make sure the exam is administered correctly. The woman seems confident that she has solved each question correctly, and I can see the determination on her face as she concentrates on the task at hand. After completing her exam, she walks out of the classroom to take a short break. As she returns, I notice the anticipation in her eyes as she consults with her teacher. However, her expression changes to surprise when he tells her that she has solved the last question completely wrong. Since she's actually overdue, her teacher gives her the correct answer. Even though the contest has already ended, the judges in the room give her some time to answer the last question correctly. With the correct answer in her pocket, I see to my and others' amazement that she chooses to draw a very difficult circle to answer the question instead of drawing a direct line down to herself. I also notice that this woman is lighter brown than the other people in the classroom. In this dream, I observe a woman who represents an aspect of myself that is working hard to integrate the accumulated life experiences so far. The woman is attempting to solve a 5-part puzzle, which represents the various life experiences and challenges that I have faced. The judges and teacher in the room symbolize the ethical and moral values that guide my decision making and social emotional interactions. Again, the time element comes into play. It was expected that I would have had enough experience by now to correctly answer all the questions. But one life question completely passed me by. The woman in the dream is confident and determined as she completes the exam, but her expression changes to surprise when she realizes that she has answered the last question incorrectly. This represents a life lesson that has not been understood and integrated. The teacher provides the correct answer, which symbolizes the realization or understanding of the life lesson. However, rather than taking the easy route and simply drawing a direct line down, the woman chooses to draw a difficult circle. This represents the fact that this specific life lesson, comprehension and integration, will prove to be a challenging and winding journey. The line down represents the line back to myself, and although I literally get the answer in a dream a couple of months later, it will in reality take several more years with matching experiences until it has actually dawned on me and I have made the necessary adjustments in my actions. The dream, therefore, was another premonition dream. It was likewise completely beyond me that there was competition between people. Had I realized that with my daily life experiences, I would have been in the competition differently. That I was surprised that I had overlooked this life lesson is obvious. Overall, this dream visualizes that at the time of the dream, I was in a period of self reflection and evaluation, where I attempted and successfully succeeded to comprehend and integrate four major life lessons, and by doing so, gained a deeper understanding of myself and the world around me. The dream offers insight into the fact that I've missed one major life lesson, as I didn't pick it up myself, and to enhance my life story and goals, I was informed about this lesson in another dream. With time and more experience, I was finally able to learn that lesson. Here's the headline of the fifth dream: Faceless employer challenges young woman to solve complex problems in dream. And the title? The Curious Case of the Creative and Mysterious Girl, a Dream of Intelligence and Success. I observe a boy and a girl in their teens or young adulthood who are employed by an unknown man. I don't recognize the man's face or stature, but I can tell he's in charge. He gives them assignments to research subjects and come up with an answer. The boy is more of a background presence, and I don't see much of him. The faceless man calls the girl and gives her an assignment. She listens intently to his instructions. Not long after, she returns and she lays out an intricate oriental picture, like a sorceress with a magic wand. The colors she uses are purple and pink, and it's clear that she has solved a complicated question. She's clearly intelligent and creative. The faceless man is impressed, and he gives her a new assignment with a sense of urgency. He informs her that the story has already sold to 3 news stations. The young woman knows that she needs to come up with the answer quickly, and I can see her determination and focus as she sets to work. As far as I can tell, she has now found the answer even faster, and it's less complex. I can see her satisfaction as she hands in her work, knowing that she has met the challenge. Throughout the dream, I feel a sense of curiosity and intrigue as I watch the girl's talents unfold. I also feel a sense of mystery around the girl. In this dream, I observe a young man and woman who work for an unknown, faceless man who assigns them tasks to research and solve. The woman in particular stands out with her intelligence and creativity. Her assignments are complicated, but she's able to solve them with intricate, magical like drawings in shades of purple and pink, which represent wisdom and femininity. The dream represents my own development in understanding and assessing my subconscious mind. The young woman represents my growth and progress in this area. Through dreams and research, I am able to draw on my subconscious mind to find answers to complicated questions. The unknown, faceless man is a representation of a mentor or teacher who guides and challenges me to develop my skills in assessing my subconscious. The urgency of the assignments given to the young woman represents the importance of using these skills to solve real life problems. Overall, the dream highlights the significance of developing the right skills to navigate the subconscious mind and the potential benefits of doing so. It also emphasizes the need to stay grounded and maintain a sense of reality while exploring this mysterious, often uncharted territory. As we wrap up this video, I want to emphasize the meaningfulness of paying attention to our dreams and the valuable lessons they can offer us. Our dreams have the power to guide us towards becoming the best versions of ourselves. And by interpreting the metaphorical storytelling that they offer, we can gain deeper insight into our long-term development. Are you curious about the fascinating world of dreams and the hidden meanings they hold? Do you want to explore this realm and learn more about the guidance and wisdom that dreams can offer? Well, you're in luck because I'm thrilled to invite you to join me on an incredible journey of discovery. As a teacher, mentor, and guide in the world of dreams, I have created a special course that will help you unlock the secrets of your subconscious and gain a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. So, if you're ready to embark on this exciting adventure, all you have to do is reach out to me via email. Don't worry, I've made it easy for you. You can find my email address in the description below this video. I can't wait to hear from you and help you unlock the mysteries of your dreams. As we've seen with the 5 dream encounters I shared in this video, mentors and guides can offer us the determination, motivation, and positive outlook to succeed in life. If you have any comments or questions about the topic we covered today in this video, drop a line down below. I would love to continue this conversation. Remember that with the right guidance and support, everything is possible. So keep dreaming big. See you in the next video. If you like my videos, make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that notification button, and subscribe to my channel.